And joining us now is Bishop Harry Jackson, the senior pastor of Hope Christian Church in Maryland and a leader in the movement for racial reconciliation. Bishop Jackson, it's great to have you on the show.
Great to be with you, Wendy. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, you don't believe the Black Lives Matter organization is the best vehicle for change for Black Americans. Tell us why.
Well, the Black Lives Matter mantra or call to action is one thing, but the organization is another. And there's an anti-family agenda, as was alluded to earlier, LGBTQ agenda that really is not biblically based. So our opportunity in this moment when so many people are moved and they want to have action after the George Floyd murder and other things that are going on, our best opportunity now is for the church to come together. That's why we said this contract with minorities, because Blacks, Hispanics, and also Asians, this year, kids 18 years old and under, there's a majority minority group of people. 20 years from now, 2040, we'll be a majority minority nation. So whose values will shape the laws that form the land? Whose sense of justice will be foundational for what we do? So the book spells out first an acrostic that talks about empowering minorities, but its foundation is Christian worldview, pragmatic Christian strategies, and if we use the or of prayer and the or of practical public policy, we can move forward across a river of division into our promised land.
Well, why do you think abortion has become such a point of division between Black Americans and the Democratic Party?
Well, I think abortion started with Margaret Sanger, had an obviously racially, I'm going to use a strong word, genocidal motive, because they thought Blacks were inferior. Early on, Black pastors were actually recruited to help get people to get abortions, and many don't know they were paid money. So I think there has been a league, a covenant of darkness that has gone on, and the Democratic Party has even tried to take God out of its platform, not sing God in the prominent anthems of the nation. And so we're at this place where people who think they're scientific, think they are free from religion, are actually following out a humanistic kind of manifesto of their own.
Bishop, real quick, because we're running out of time. Is this why we're seeing more Black Americans leave the Democratic Party?
I think that is one of it. If you take the fact that we have this adulterous relationship with the Democratic Party, they show up the Sunday before the Tuesday, and they want what they want, and they give nothing in return. I think the values, I think the lack of follow-through, is the lack of leadership is the reason why many are leaving, and they need a book like a manifesto to give them a call to action to be bold, decisive in this moment.
Yeah, let's talk about your new book, A Manifesto. Give us the cliff notes. You've got 30 seconds.
30 seconds. The word empowered. We have to have educational reform, marriage rebuilding as a social strategy, public policy reform like criminal justice reform, oversight and engagement in politics, wealth creation, homeownership and the like, entrepreneurship, giving a job with a destiny, righteousness and justice as a guideline for our thinking, empathy versus retaliation, and destiny with dignity for all humankind. Those 9 points form a thought, architectural foundation and plan. Those 9 things give us a prayer point for us to go forward and Christians to take action.
Beautiful. Well, this is an important book for our time. Everybody needs to read it. Bishop, thank you so much for being on the show and sharing your insights. There's his new book, A Manifesto, Christian America's Contract with Minorities. It's available wherever books are sold. Bishop Harry Jackson, God bless you. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, Wendy. God bless.